Hi, this is Vivian. Thanks for following Sleuthon. We help companies start selling online in China. Nowadays, imported medical devices have made up the large proportion of China's medical device market. The ratio of the domestic and imported medical devices is 3 to 7, while high-end medical devices account for over 90% of the market, said Xu Shan, a deputy director of the International Cooperation Department in the China Medical Device Industry Association. China's medical device industry is an emerging industry with less than 3% in the global medical device market. So there is still vast room for improvement in capacity and R&D. Domestic medical devices cannot meet Chinese medical device market needs, especially those high-end medical devices. So China's medical devices industry has great potential for development. Now we will have a discussion on why China needs imported medical devices. Number 1, low entrance barriers. China has no restriction on medical institutions purchasing imported medical devices at their own expense. While it's also very simple to purchase imported medical device with state funds. According to regulations on measures for government procurement of import products, medical institutions that need to purchase imported medical devices are required to fill out the application form for imported products. Industry authorities' opinion on government procurement of imported products or export opinions on government procurement of imported products. There is no doubt that it is convenient for imported medical equipment to enter Chinese market. Number 2, preferential taxation policies. Ministry of Finance, General Administration of Customs, and State Administration of Taxation jointly issues regulations on exemption of import tax for scientific research and teaching supplies. According to the regulation, medical devices used in scientific research and teaching can be exempted import taxes. Large amounts of imported medical devices can be imported into Chinese market because of this regulation. Number 3, data analysis on China's import medical devices. In recent 5 years, China's medical device market has been increased steadily. Statistics show that market size of China's medical devices has been increased from 250.6 million yuan in 2014 to 530.4 billion yuan in 2018, which shows the average annual growth would be 20%. Both revenues and gross profits showed a rapid growth, so China's medical device market is in an era of rapid development. It is expected that China's medical device market size will exceed 900 billion yuan by 2020. In 2019, China's imports of medical devices has reached $12.9 billion, which showed a 30.3% year-over-year growth. The growth rate is basically the same as last year. Article 11 of Regulations for the Supervision and Administration of Medical Devices states that an overseas manufacturing enterprise that exports Class 2 and Class 3 medical devices to the territory of China should have their documents required for registration application and the marketability certificates issued by state local authority, submitted by their representative office or legal representative in China to the Food and Drug Administration, Department of the State Council. Meanwhile, overseas applicants need to prepare documents as follows. Number 1, marketability certificates and enterprise qualifications issued by local authorities of medical devices in the country where it is registered and produced. Number 2, if that product is not managed as medical devices in where the applicants registered or produced, applicants are required to provide relevant supporting documents, including marketability certificates provided by the country where it is registered and produced. Number 3, a copy of power of attorney for appointed agent in China an agent's commitment and copy of the business license or the copy of registration certificate. Number 1. China's medical market share shows a steady growth. In developed countries, medicine market share almost equal to medical devices market share. The global average ratio is 0.7 to 1. However, the ratio of medicine and medical devices is only 0.25 in China. Compared with developed countries, China's medicine and medical device markets experience imbalance. Medicine market share is far ahead of medical devices. With the development of science and technology, the ability of management to medical devices will also be improved. Medical device market still grows at an increasingly rapid rate. Number 2. China's high-end medical products import demand in Golden Age. According to Medical Device Blue Book, China Medical Device Industry Development Report in 2018, China's medical device industry continues to develop in a rapid and sound manner. In this industry, the product structure has been further optimized. Innovative products were launched rapidly, and the security of the use of devices by the public has been ensured effectively. However, features of medical devices manufacturers include a large quality, small scales, and low proportion. Domestic manufacturers mainly saturate low-range devices recently become more competitive in middle-range devices. This still leaves the high-end device sectors more open to overseas device manufacturers. Moreover, healthcare providers and hospitals in China prefer imported devices when selecting products from innovative and high-tech categories. The poor management of medical devices is still an existing issue. In conclusion, there is a positive prospect for China's imported medical device industry. It's a good opportunity for overseas enterprises in relevant industry. That's all for today. For more information on digital marketing in China, please follow Salusa.